dazzling, intense, flashy, colourful. Truly unforgettable, and that is just the gymnastics. Welcome to Tokyo, the host of the World Gymnastics Championships, and last night it was the stage for a dramatic pommel horse performance, and Great Britain's Lewis Smith was in the spotlight.
Anything can happen on pommel horse. There's almost a feeling of all or nothing here. As far as difficulty is concerned, what are you going to do, young man? Stick or twist?
So he's really, if he keeps it going, one pirouette, two pirouettes, with a treble, oh, and he lost it at the very last minute. That was a huge shame.
Will it be enough? We'll have to wait and see.
Thomasson keeps his cool.
Thomasson goes ahead of Smith. But this lad will challenge.
What's the pressure like out there?
Seems the key in this final is stay on. This is the man that can stand in the way of Lewis Smith. Christian Berkey, again, his men's pommel horse world champion.
Well, Lewis Smith deserves a gold medal for effort after that, but I'm sure that he'll be more than happy with the bronze after a fall. Now, there's still plenty of vibrant gymnastics to come here from Tokyo. The men are going to be hitting the roof with the vault, the girls are going to be balancing on the beam, and then the boys will finish up around the bars. P-bar to start with, and then high bar. But there is one other final that Great Britain will be very, very interested in, because, of course, it includes Great Britain's Beth Tweddle.
Well, Beth will be in motion a little bit later on, but we're going to start today's Apparatus finals with the men's vault.
But there's your new world champion, Park Seung-yang from Korea. What a performance from him. Confirmation then of the men's vault final. We wondered how this would go with Boel, the world champion from last year, going first. We wondered how the rest of the vaulters would react to that. Well, he finishes in fourth. Park Seung-yang is the new world champion, the hardest difficulty that we've ever seen. Golotsukov takes silver, and Okiguchi, in front of the home crowd, is more than delighted with the bronze.
Now, we've been wowed all week by the two female stars of these championships, two 16-year-old debutantes, Victoria Komova and Jordan Weber, and it's fair to say they've had a bit of a ding-dong battle so far.
An absolute thriller, this. What a cracking vault, it was way up in the rafters. That was terrific.
She is the best we've ever seen.
The USA are women's team champions. Let's see what Victoria Komova can do. Weber, she's won it. What a final this has been. Komova can't believe it.
She's working very hard. That was impressive. Beautifully done again. Just like that.
Victoria Komova, gold at last. Start list then. The women's beam final, the gold and silver medalists from the all-around. Take to the beam here, Jordan Weber and Victoria Komova, first in qualification.
She held firm, no deductions there.
Well, there was two Americans in the middle. Liu Sui tips the balance. Now it's China, 1 and 2. Sui Liu takes gold. Yao Jinyan gets a silver to go with her third that she achieved in the all-round, and Jordan Weber, the gold medalist from that all-round competition, gets a bronze.
On we go over to the parallel bars where home hero Uchimura is in his 6th final. Can he make it 3 goals?
Kohai Uchimura. Uchimura wraps up. Listen to the reaction of the crowd when they hear his name. We are looking at the finest all-around gymnast that there's ever been. He's unbelievable. Kohai Uchimura will be last to go in this parallel bars final. Benji, current world champion, the highest qualifier, will be up against Kohai. And Uchimura got 3rd here last year. Zolakidis, second gymnast up in this final. He always teeters around the medals, just outside at the World Championships. 32 years of age now, the Greek.
So lots of experience to bring to this final.
But there is the new P-bar world champion, Danelle Lever from the USA. There is confirmation of the men's parallel bars final. And what a final it was. Dan Lever, absolute master of the bars. He went all out for difficulty, and it proved to be the right decision. He gets gold ahead of Zolakidis, who at last makes the grade in the top 3 at the World Championships. Alongside Zhen Long, they tie with silver.
Well, now it's time for the last of the women's apparatus finals, the floor. Now, one thing that the British team love to do is a bit of shopping, and earlier on I caught up with Beth for a bit of retail therapy. So Beth, we were just totaling it up there. This is your 9th World Championships.
Yeah, I mean, I did my first one back in 2001, and then they changed the rules from doing it every 2 years to every year, so I've kind of done it every year since, apart from Olympic years.
And how does Japan fare with the rest of them?
It's been totally different, both competition side, but also just the whole culture and everything. I mean, I haven't had much time to look around, but...
There's some very bizarre things in this street.
I mean,
very plastic food. Look at this is all plastic. None of this is real. None of this food is real. That's all plastic.
Yeah, we haven't had much chance to go and look at all this, but I have heard, all my mum and dad have said is, every time they go for sort of food and meals, they have to pick a plastic meal and then hope it comes out a bit nicer. So.
Yeah, because your mum and dad follow you all over the world, don't they? It's just incredible how supportive they are.
They've been to every competition apart from about 5 or 6, I'd say, over my whole career, so I couldn't have asked for more support of them, and anyone who's on the team kind of gets adopted as their child for the week.
Yeah. So can you go to 10 World Championships then? That's the question, or is this your last one?
No, this will be my last one. I mean, obviously 2012 was kind of the main goal to keep going, and then maybe after the Olympics I'll do sort of appearance displays and stuff, but probably not on the international scene.
Right. So back in 2009 then, you missed bars, you got floor. Then you missed floor and you got bars. Yeah. Now you've missed bars. What does that mean for floor?
Well, I mean, there's totally no pressure on me for this World Championships. The main goal was to get that team qualified, which we did, and everyone's really pleased about that. And now, I mean, I qualified down the ranks, I came in at 7th, and to be honest, I'm just going to go out there and enjoy it. I mean,
just have fun.
Yeah.
Go out on a high then, if it is the Worlds, I suppose.
Basically.
Yeah. So what does the future hold then for Beth Weddle after the Olympics? What are you going to do with yourself?
I really don't know. I mean, there's a lot of different options, and I have to sort of see what comes my way when I come to sort of the end of my career. But I don't know. I mean, I'll definitely not walk away from gymnastics. It's been too much of a part of my life. But how I'll stay involved, still to be decided.
But you will be a little bit more of a relaxing lifestyle, because I mean, it's the training schedule that you have.
Yeah, I mean, I'll suddenly have an extra 30 hours a week in my life, and to be honest, I don't really know what I'll do with myself. I get twitchy after sort of a week's, 2 weeks holiday, so to suddenly have all this extra time, I think for the first few months I'll have to start tapering down my training. I won't be able to just stop.
Yeah. How are you for socks, by the way? Are you all right for socks? Because we could
You can get every cartoon
Look at
character.
this little thing. You've got to get one of those for your leotard.
Stick it
Don't
on
you
there.
think? Yeah, better that, or a pink skull and crossbones.
Tell you what, I'm glad you don't pick all these
I was going to say, looking around here, we could get something brand new for the team.
Oh look, they've even got
brilliant.
TV ones for us.
Got to get them. Got to
Bit
get them.
multicoloured.
I'll tell you what. I think I might actually get Mitch Fenner a pair of them for the commentary box.
Put them on as gloves instead of socks.
Do you reckon? Very good. She's gone into the lead, 15.066. Well, that gold medal would go nicely with the one that she just won on beam, but can she hang on to it? So, Great Britain's Beth Tweddle going for her 6th world medal. Can she do it?
Well, she knows not only has she got to be faultless, but she's got to present it outstandingly. The 1.5, the walk out, into the strong double Arabian, just a little step. See the determination on her face. The big, big, strong double piked Arabian and a little jump out. Very nicely done with the leaps. Holds the leg up well for the spin. She saves this very difficult tumbling series for the end. Big round off flip, big 2.5 twist, lovely full twisting front somersault, super landing, super challenge.
What a way to end your World Championships. Her only final. She needs a score over 14.866. It's a big ask.
Did not hold back, and these tumbles, when she does, they're so impressive. Into the double tuck. There's a little pace that she takes to bring it under control. Double pike, pulling hard. It's a long way round from the Arabian approach. Nicely anticipated the landing, made the leap and almost went out of the area, but she did so well to keep it under control. I thought she did a grand job, and look at this for a finish. Superb.
Beth's in 6 with 14.5. Well, that could well be the last score that she ever receives at a World Championships. Well, it was a case of saving the best till last. Apparatus was shocked when she saw the scoreboard. 15.133. The reserve takes the lead. Well, there's confirmation that the reserve takes gold. Afanaseva. And it was a story of execution over difficulty. Beth Tweddle finishes 7th.
Well, Beth, if this is your last World Championships, does it feel like a sour note to leave like that, or does it feel like something to drive you on to 2012?
No, I mean, it's not a sour note. The main goal for this championships was to qualify the team, and the whole time I've been here I've struggled with the bounce a little bit. I've had a couple of straight leg landings, and I haven't been able to practice the jumps like I would have done at home, which pulls my start value down. So to be honest, I'm starting to get used to it now that I'm going home, but it's just one of those things. I was pleased to go out, walk away from this championships. We've got the team qualified, and I can work towards 2012 now.
Did it feel like a fair reflection out there, that score?
Yeah, I mean, I did step out only just. I think my big toe was a bit over. and I did have a big step on the first tumble, so they're taking the deductions for the landings, and unfortunately I had a big step on that first one, so they'll take it.
What an ambassador she has been for British gymnastics, and she can leave here with her head held high.
So on to the high bar, which was the scene of real pyrotechnics at the end of Friday's all-around competition. Uchimura took the gold, but it was Philip Boy's high bar routine that stole the show and bagged him a silver medal.
The warm-up is over. The bar is being prepared. Philip Boy.
I knew I can do it higher than 16.
Confident start, good layout.
And I thought, okay, all or nothing.
That's a Casina full twisting straight co-match with a tuck, and he hits that as well.
I have nothing to lose.
Look at that fantastic body shape.
I have to fight. It was a perfect fight for me.
There's the full turn. Here comes the Yamawagi to go with it. He really is giving it max.
I stand at this mount, everything was perfect, so.
Just like that. That really is a challenge. Well done, Philip Boy.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. What a performance from him.
What can you do to get past Kohei Uchimura and get a gold medal next year?
At the moment, I can do nothing.
Just look at the style and the grace which he works that bar.
Every day when I go in the training hall, I think I have, maybe one day I have to beat Kohei.
He is a superstar.
At the moment it is a dream, not a reality.
One thing was real enough. Not everyone has found the high bar plain sailing at these championships.
Oh, he's off the bar! That is unbelievable. Kovac coming up. Oh, and they've done it again.
Increasing the speed to do the move. Oh,
What's going on in the arena?
Well, he's going to sit there and think about it, and that could be it. Oh, wow. He is human after all.
Right. Hold on to your hats, everybody. It's time for high bar.
What a lineup.
What a lineup indeed. Uchimura will wrap up the competition as well. We'll start with an absolute beauty with Fabian Hambushin. But watch out for Zonderland.
Yeah, I'd say. But that was a great opening bid.
$16.233. Look at the difficulty, 7.5. It's big. The current European high bar champion bagged himself a silver at last year's World Championships. And Mitch is the director of his coaching team. You expect he's not going to hold back here. What have you told him to do?
Go for what he's trained, which is a 7-8 difficulty. And that in itself will be a world record performance if he hits it.
Okay, talk us through from a coach perspective.
Okay, full turn from here. He's got to go for this big combination. It's the Casina straight. Now it's the Casina tucked. Oh! He's put them together. Well done, young man. Now then. And it's still going. There's the Rebelco. Little loss of form. This next combination is crucial. Half turn. He's going to do a Gaylord 2. He hits the Gaylord 2 and he keeps his form. This is amazing. Come on, Epka. Now then. Oh, and he's lost it. Oh, what a pity. He's set up beautifully for a medal. But there we are. He went for broke. Bravely continuing now. Made a mess of the Yamawaki. Come on, stand it up, just for the record books. Well, Epka Zonderland, my hat is off to you, young man. I know what went into that routine. He gave it max.
What a guy. What a performance. Mitch, what have you been doing with him in the training gym?
Well, not enough, obviously, because if I'd done the job right, he would be standing up from that. But he's done so much work on his style, and this is a combination that it's just amazing. Full twist in the straight. And then, Chris, what does he do?
well, he did all that fantastic work. There's the straight into the tuck. Maximum bonus when you link these together, but you know, it was the relatively straightforward move that he got caught out on, and that's so often the thing that happens when you're putting in extreme difficulty. You then just relax a bit, feel you've made it, and something catches you out.
Yeah, my hat's off to him, because I know what went into that and all the training, and it caught us out, that Yamawaki, and we just didn't think that would be a problem. We thought the Gaylord 2 would be the problem, but he hit that beautifully. He was set up for a medal, but there you go, that's what the sport's all about.
Well, 14.833, he's into second, so all is not lost yet. Well, what cards will Zukiai lay on the table? Don't be fooled by that ranking score of 6th. He is the Olympic champion on high bar.
Standing, and that's what makes him so special.
Yes, he says. Hey, he says. Look at that smile. Now, can this crowd applaud him one more time from the medal podium? Let's hope so. Everybody waiting, everybody wondering. The answer to that question is... He denied Zukai on the floor. Can he do it again? Well, he's got himself a bronze medal. Ooh, he says, oh no, the cheeky one. 16.333. 7-3 for difficulty. So, Zukai literally hangs on for gold. The Olympic champion now becomes the world champion. Knocks his teammate off that top spot, that world #1 ranking. Zhenglong settles for silver.
Can you imagine finishing off in front of your home crowd with a performance like that? It's just incredible.
The results of the last Apparatus final, the last final here at the World Championships. The Olympic champion becomes world champion. Zukiai, the former world champion, takes silver. Kohai Uchimura gets a bronze to go with his 2 golds and a silver.
Well, as the closing ceremony begins, I feel quite sad actually to say that it's all over, because it's been hugely entertaining, hasn't it, Mitch, this championships?
Unbelievable. We've seen a new style, we've seen a new approach to the apparatus. The highlight for me was Danao Levin on parallel bars. He swung it like a high bar, and that sort of exciting stuff, and the huge difficulty on the men's side.
Yeah.
It was fabulous to watch.
I mean, men's vault was just unbelievable, wasn't it, Christine?
Oh yeah, that was the most fantastic final we've ever seen, really. They're really getting to grips with that platform, and it literally rockets them into the air.
And is that how it felt for you, Beth, to be down there? I mean, it is now your last World Championships, we think. You'll probably be back, won't you?
I mean, never say never, but I mean, my ultimate goal is 2012. That's why I've carried on till now. But it's been a long championships, but it has been exciting. There's been a lot of disappointments, but there's also been a lot of successes. So there's been some surprise champions and even surprise medalists. So some people will go away disappointed, some people will go away really happy.
You've been through an enormous amount in your career, haven't you? And how did it feel out there?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, I qualified down in 7th. I wasn't expecting to get a medal today. I had to land everything perfectly, which the other girls did. A lot of people said, has it been a disappointment for you? I mean, and are you going to be around on floor next year? But when you look at the scores, I was only 6/10 behind, and that actually equates to 2 steps. So in that sense, I'm still around on floor. I've still got the start by you. I've just got to work on the landings. This championships, they have sort of hounded in on the landings, whereas prior they've sort of looked at leaps and jumps, so I've improved them, and now they've gone on to something else. So it's just something else to work on ready for 2012.
Yeah, and of course we had a medal with Lewis as well, but maybe not as many medals as predicted going into this championships for Great Britain, Mitch. I don't know.
No, I think they can go home very happy. If you take the men's and the women's performances together, it's pretty good. If you look at a 4th in the all-round on the men's side, a 9th on the women's side, look at Lewis's bronze medal, true grit. I think there's a lot to be positive about, and the women's team performance was amazing.
Yeah.
So very positive, Great Britain.
So yeah, the girls will be feeling positive going back into the gym, Chris. Just a final word from you.
Oh yeah, I think so. And the one thing I've taken from this championships is it wasn't a surprise. We really are the 5th best in the world, and you know we should be chasing that 4th spot.
Yeah, well, it has been action-packed and thoroughly enjoyable, but there's more sport for you with Match of the Day 2 on BBC 2 at 10 p.m, and we will bring you all of the news from that test event for the men, which will be the ultimate test for them. But from here in Tokyo, from all of us here, it's sayonara, and it's time to get back on the plane because I'll see you on the One Show tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Bye-bye for now.